Thank you. Each year, for the past several years, Iowa Juneteenth Observance has hosted a statewide essay contest, and the 2013 essay contest was sponsored by Drake University. The question asked to the students was, why is Juneteenth history important for our nation and our state? And there are 3 essay winners. So at this time, would David Maxwell, who is president of Drake University, come up? Celeste Lawson, vice chair of the Iowa Juneteenth Observance for Education Programs, and Denise Smith, chair of the Essay Contest Committee. Renee Hippie, who is accepting for her son, Sam. Nia Lawrence. And Brittany R. York.
They've asked me to read my son's essay, so I wanted to say just something first in regards to it. The captain said, I'm just an ordinary person. He had an extraordinary son. I'm very proud of him. On January 1st, 1963, President Abraham Lincoln issued an Emancipation Proclamation declaring that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious states are, and henceforward shall be free. However, it wasn't until June 19, 1865, the slaves in the South were truly free. Union soldiers led by Major General Gordon Granger landed in Galveston, Texas with the news that the war had ended and that enslaved were free. General Order Number 3 from Granger said, the people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes the between employer and hired labor. The freed men are advised to remain in their present homes and work for wages. They are informed that they will not be allowed to collect at military posts, and they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere. The end of slavery in America is still celebrated today in the form of Juneteenth holiday. It symbolizes the end of slavery. The name Juneteenth comes from the combination of June and 19. For many African Americans, Juneteenth has come to be a symbol of what the 4th of July is for all Americans, freedom. The event serves as a reminder to all Americans of a turning point in the history of the United States, the triumph over the cruelty of slavery. It serves as a tribute to those African Americans whose ancestors survived that ruthless and barbaric institution of enslavement. This celebration also demonstrates appreciation and pride for these people's resistance and perseverance. The most troubling issue with Juneteenth in Iowa and in this country is that people do not understand its importance. The holiday celebrates one of the country's greatest milestones. June 19, 1865 was one of the most important social, moral, and ethical breakthroughs in the history of the United States. 250,000 men, women, and children were granted their freedom that day. Today, Americans cannot imagine slavery or even inequality being accepted by society. This is because of what happened on that day. Juneteenth gives all Americans a sense of connectedness and unity. Attending one of the most diverse high schools in the state helps to place the importance of this holiday into perspective. Today, over 1,500 students from all walks of life coexist, socialize, and intermingle in the hallways of Davenport Central High School. Students from all socioeconomic backgrounds, races, and religions study and learn together. It is difficult to imagine a time when a majority of these students, these friends, would have been considered property rather than human beings. As a student with friends of all different backgrounds and races, it's impossible to comprehend treating people like slaves. Thanks to the freedom that the Juneteenth holiday celebrates, all people are treated with respect that everyone deserves to be. That's in the end.
We've obviously been rehearsing this for a long time. Gary's asked me to pass on that there are going to be gift cards that are sent to each of the recipients as well, so that will be coming. But I want to join me in congratulating Nia Lawrence as the second place award winner for the essay contest. Congratulations.
I want to mention Nia is also from Central High School in Davenport. Okay.
Nia is from Central High School. And third place, congratulations to Brittany York. I had two messages from Gary today, one by email and one in person tonight. The first one was, limit your remarks to 10 minutes. So he's obviously heard me speak before. And the second, when I got here tonight, is you're the last person to speak before people can go home. So it's going to be much shorter than that. And I just want to say a couple of things quickly, but sincerely. First is to thank Gary for including us and for allowing Drake University to be part of this wonderful celebration. And I want to congratulate the three essay recipients. We're very proud of you. The one thing that I don't think was mentioned in the criteria is you are now obligated to go to Drake University. Contract for the essay contest, but I can tell you is that Maddie and I are now starting our 15th year at Drake, and and I'm sitting here with our provost Denise Jones. Steve, would you stand up and be recognized? And our School of Education is over here. Wonderful Russ Lovell. So I can tell you as the president of Drake, it's really been fun to hear, and I'm looking around and seeing all these Drake graduates in front of me. It's really been fun for us to be a part of this.